And let me just say, I had to fix the fucking angle of the camera, because before it was more pointed this way and you could see my brows hanging on the closet doorknob. Which, you know, I didn't want a whole bunch of comments going, damn girl, your titties is big. You know, so I had to angle it. But then I couldn't angle it too far to the left because, you know, I have a taco cup just sitting there. It was a collector's cup. So, anyway, this Wednesday, I told you guys on Sunday, I don't know what the fuck I was going to review. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to talk about. But then I realized I had just finished a Netflix series, and then I could talk about that. So, I watch a lot of different series on Netflix. Yes, I've seen Stranger Things. No, I will not review it because I watched that show earlier in the month. Like, earlier in the month. So, nah, because then I would just have to watch it again and then tell y'all again when I know everything's going to happen. And that show gets my heart going and I just can't. I can't do it again. All right. It's the best show on Netflix, though. Like, season 2 need to hurry up and get here. I need more Stranger Things. I need 11 to be alive. I need them to go to the fucking snowball together. Okay, anyway. I'm getting off track. And I need to be on that show so I can be Jonathan Byers' girlfriend. And I could be like, you know what, Nancy? What you did to Barb was fucked up. You ditched your friend for some man. You know, tell that bitch off. And then I could play Lucas' older sister because, like, I'm fly as shit. Anyway, see how you start talking about Stranger Things and then you go down the hole? Because, like, I really want to meet Winona Ryder. Okay, anyway. So, besides Stranger Things, I watched this Netflix series called The Get Down because the guy from Hamilton is in it. And I was like, well, of course I'm going to watch this. And when I saw that the lead from Dope, there it is. The lead guy from Dope was going to be on this show and Jayden Smith was going to be on this show. I was like, well, shit, I got to watch it. Plus, Jayden Smith looks pretty fucking cool with an afro. Like, come on. He's giving Will Smith vibes like fucking crazy, but so cute. Okay. So I was like, let me watch The Get Down. And plus, I love anything that's like a period piece where you get to see the great fashion and everything of that time. So the story is about Ezekiel and Mylene and Shao and like their friends and shit. So Mylene wants to be the next Donna Summer, next disco queen and all that shit. She wants to sing, she wants to dance, she want to be famous. Okay. But she has this super religious daddy who don't never let her do nothing, and he's kind of a fucking psycho, and she's got this passive ass mom who never sticks up for herself. Then you got Ezekiel, who's half black, half Puerto Rican. His mother was killed by his father. His father was killed by some gang folks. So he lived with his aunt in the Bronx with her boyfriend, who's a jackass, but he can write his ass off. Like, he's super fucking smart. But he never likes to let on to that because, you know, he's just trying to hang out with his friends and be chill and be cool. And then there's Shao Fantastic. And he is a graffiti artist that Jayden Smith's character really wants to meet. Now, the way they all get intertwined is Ezekiel finds out that his crush Mylene, who says that when she sings is how Red Velvet feels. Okay. I don't get why that's like such a huge compliment and women are losing their fucking minds just because a guy says that something makes them think of how Red Velvet feels. I don't get the fuck. Anyway, I guess I'm just not easily swayed. Who knows? So he finds out that his crush, the love of his life, is going to this club called Le Inferno. And Le Inferno is supposed to be the club where all the drug dealers go, all the crazy motherfuckers. That's where they go. But Mylene's like, I have to go because the DJ's gonna be there. He's gotta hear my song and he's gonna sign me. And then Ezekiel's like, no, but that's where them killers be at, and you can't go, and I love you. We should be together. And Mylene's all like, I can't do this. We got plans. I got plans. And he's like, what? And she's like, I gotta be a singer, so bye. And like, blows him the fuck off, right? So he has to figure out not only to get her favorite record for a present for her birthday, but also how to get into Le Inferno. And that's where he meets Shaolin Fantastic. So Shaolin Fantastic is played by the guy who was the lead in the movie Dope. And I mean, homeboy can act his fucking ass off. Are you kidding me? So he plays this kung fu loving, cocaine pushing, DJ wannabe under grandmaster, fucking graffiti artist in the Bronx who's just trying to make a living, trying to make a way. He works with this black lady called Fat Annie who owns this club, and she has 2 sons. Well, sons. One who, like, he done did some bad shit, but we don't know the bad shit he done did yet. And then the other one is Cadillac. This nigga Cadillac. Oh my God. First of all, he's like too much. Okay? He's all over the fucking place with the style and thinking he a badass and the doing drugs and the being crazy. That's Cadillac. And then his other brother is kind of laid back, kind of chill in the background, do what his mama say, whatever. Now, Fat Annie is not like one of those characters where you're just gonna love her in the end. No. She's a fat bitch who helps him get drugs to sell. Like, it's not, she's a bad person. She's a bad character. Like, Cadillac's a bad guy too. But, you know, you gotta have some bad characters with the good characters. Whatever. Oh, and Myleen's uncle, who you find out in like the 2nd or 3rd episode, is this mayor, is helping the mayor be mayor again, because it's all during an election time, which, oh, crazy, we're in an election right now. And he, like, got a whole bunch of shit going down that's kind of illegal, but you don't ask about it, because he's low-key cool as fuck. And Myleen don't know none of this. Myleen just want to be a singer. So they go to Le Inferno. Ezekiel can't get in, because he ain't got no girls with him, because apparently back then you couldn't get into a club unless you had bitches, which, what the fuck? So then, Shao sees him with the record he want, because there was a whole scuffle at this record shop, and Shao took the record from Ezekiel and started running, and Ezekiel had to chase him down, and the motherfucker had to run from these kids who were dressed like those motherfuckers in that scene in that one movie where they go, "Warriors, come out to play it." Like, that's how the kids were dressed. And they're gangbanger kids, but, like, they're still little kids. And so they're chasing Shao with this record in his hand. Ezekiel's chasing him with this record in his hand. And so then he has to jump a building. And Shao jumps the building, but he drops the record. And Ezekiel sees it dropping into the sky, grabs it, and fucking leaves. And so now Shao is pissed. So fast forward to the nighttime in front of Le Inferno, he sees Ezekiel, and he like, "You motherfucker, give me that record." And he's like, "No, give me that record, no." And he was like, "I will kill you." And he like, "Go ahead, because I just want to go in there and see my bitch and play this song for her, and then we can dance, and then I'm going to win her heart, okay? So you can just kill me." First of all, Ezekiel is too far up Myleen's ass. It's not that deep. Nothing is ever that deep. No love that early in life is that fucking serious. Plus, I don't even like Myleen. She plays Ezekiel so fucking hard. Like, after he saved her, because there's a fucking shootout in Le Inferno because Shao helps Ezekiel get in. They get into the club. There's a fucking shootout because the young kids, they trying to kill Cadillac, but they end up shooting a whole bunch of other people too. So, what I didn't like was Ezekiel just saved your life, right? And this whole night has been surrounded by him asking you to be his girlfriend. And in this vulnerable moment, in this beautiful moment, when he's like, you know, "It's no big deal that I saved you. I would have did that anyway because I love you and we should be together," you say no, and you're real nasty about it because you want to be a singer. But yet you still want to use him to play piano for you and do anything you ask while still turning him down and not being his girl. No, I fucking hate girls like this. You can't string a guy along. You can't do this will they or won't they shit constantly, but then ask him for favors at the same time. I did not like that about Myleen at all. Like, you can fight me on this, but I did not like how she would constantly play with Ezekiel's feelings and then be like, "Can you come with me? I got something to do pertaining to me being a superstar and everything. And I don't give a shit what you're doing in your life, but you gotta come and do stuff for me because we've been friends since like the 8th grade." Fuck like, Ezekiel needs a fucking Mylene break. Like, he needs to do his internship, which he shouldn't have took, because them white folks is just gonna use him and make him look like a fool. But he needs to focus with his friends and do the Get Down Brothers and all this other shit. But he always caught up in Mylene shit. Like, I honestly don't get why people think her character is so great. Like, she aggravates me to the core. I like her two friends better. And then his group of friends, him and Shao end up becoming friends. And then Jayden Smith is in his group of friends because Jayden is also the brother to another boy in the group and the older brother to another brother in the group. They all grow up together. They all eat food at Jayden Smith character house and everybody hangs out and it's a good fucking time. But what I loved about the series the most was the the character development and characters that they deemed important. Like, they deemed Jayden Smith important. So we got to see him go off and meet these new characters. He met the white boy named Thor, who he actually loved his work. And then they talked all the time and they traded art books and then they hang out. And then he introduces him to a club where they're voguing and there's drag queens and everybody's making out. And then, like, he has this moment where he's gonna kiss the white boy. Will he? Won't he? Will he? Their faces are like so close together. It's so fucking beautiful. And then I loved because after that scene, even though they didn't kiss and they just started dancing to Mylene's record, because fucking Jayden Smith got it to one of the biggest DJs who plays disco music ever. And that's towards the end. And yeah, spoilers. Oh well. But I love because when they had their battle against the three dudes with the fucking dreadlocks or whatever, plus the one white boy, I love because Jayden's rap was like, all the girls love me, but the brothers know I'm down low. It's like you could smell that Jayden Smith's character is a down low brother from a mile away. But I love because they threw that in there. In case you didn't know, he secretly likes men too, but he ain't gonna say nothing yet. And I hope if they have a season 2 that we open more up with that character, because I feel like there's such a stigma on black men being gay or black men figuring out their sexuality that we never have characters like that on TV. It's just either the gay man or the straight man. It's never the black man trying to figure it out as he goes. So I think, you know, a character like that will be worthwhile. I loved Boo. I thought Boo was funny. Boo Boo. They never give us his real fucking name, but he's the youngest one of the group. And I love because he's just so fucking like hype for everything. And he wants to fight everybody. I have a love-hate relationship with Cadillac because sometimes there are moments when Cadillac is hilarious on the show and you don't want to hate him. But then he has these moments, you know, like killing somebody where you're just like, and then having young people dump the body, where you can't like Cadillac no more. Cadillac is like those rappers where you like them, but their lyrics are so problematic that you don't tell nobody. You're just like, yeah, I'll listen to this in the privacy of my own home. I'll never dance to this in a club. Never. Not in public. That's how Cadillac is, in my opinion. I liked Ezekiel, but I wanted Ezekiel to not do that internship at the end of the day. Like, I understand it's to help him build himself as a better person, get college prospects and everything like that. And I do like, because the white man character in it, that he had to get the internship, was honest. He was like, I done shut down this, I done did this, I done corrupted this, and that was before lunch. You know, he was honest with the fact he done did some corrupt shit to get where he is, and being upfront with Ezekiel like that, because you're not gonna go to an internship today and a man just tell you the fucked up shit he's done. So I did appreciate that in that one character. The one character I got sick of was Mylene's mama. Like, I understand her character completely, because sometimes you fear them and you're married and you're too afraid to leave, or you're just comfortable, or you see the redeeming qualities in said man, so you're not so quick to be like, oh, he's bad. But like, when he was hitting on your daughter and then you just didn't really react, you just kept screaming for him to stop, I didn't like her in that moment. And then you turn around and start fucking with his brother. What are you doing? I mean, if you gonna cheat, girl, don't cheat with the brother. And then, but it does raise an eyebrow, because in the last episode, Mylene's mom and her uncle, they're like, you know, hugging and everything. And she's like, we shouldn't be doing this. And then her daughter's song starts playing on the radio. And he goes, that's our girl. Like, I hope he's saying that's our girl as in, woohoo. And not like a, yeah, that's our girl type of, like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Yeah, but like I said, it's a really good show. It's fun. It has a lot of great styling. I love the afros. I love the bell bottoms. I love the way Jayden Smith character dresses, but I also love the way Ezekiel dresses. It's more laid back and just t-shirts, and I love the kind of homage to Grandmaster Flash, because he is such an amazing DJ and mixer, and I love the whole Shao trying to be just like him and redeeming himself with him. I love that whole journey of the show, and I feel like if you love period pieces and you love funkadelics and you love disco and you love all types of crazy, mobbish, sexy, cool black leads shows that show you a different time, you like the Get Down. You'll like the Get Down. I don't want to tell you everything because I know I've like given so many fucking spoilers in this video, but I feel like the Get Down is one of those shows where like people sleeping on it. Like, you really need to see the Get Down. It's a really good show, and I hope it gets redeemed for a second season. And yeah, I think that's everything I have to say about that show. Everyone should watch it. Everybody should tweet about it. Beg for a second season. And hopefully Mylene grows on me next season. Because right now she's just some annoying ass holier than thou church bitch who can't get her head out of her ass. But okay. Do your thing. But that's all for this video. It's already almost 17 minutes of me rambling about a TV show. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you go out and watch the Get Down and maybe give me some Netflix suggestions in the comments. Have a wonderful hump day. Can't wait to see you guys on Face Mask Friday. And hopefully nothing bad happens between now and Friday, so I don't have to talk about it. See you guys soon.